I will start this stream off by saying congratulations to the Toronto Raptors. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. But congrats to the Toronto Raptors. They pulled it out. They beat us fair and square. Oh my gosh, please. The Warriors, man, listen, I just finished watching the game. Very good game. Best game of the series. The Warriors came up short. I think Steph Curry wasn't on. That played a big part. Clay was getting off. Klay Thompson was getting off, and then he got pulled out. His knee gave out. No excuses. Injuries happen. You can't prevent that. He landed awkwardly, but he was getting off. He had like 30. He was shooting lights out, knocking shit down. We needed that. And then, Steph Curry didn't hit. He just had an off game, He wasn't hitting the shots when it counted. Like, we had a chance to take the lead with little time on the clock. He missed a three. It just wasn't working. The Raps, they just beat us, man. They just beat us, and I like how I think the Warriors showed heart though. I like that. Like, we didn't get beat down like when Mavericks had LeBron and them like years ago. We fought. That was a good ass game. We fought. Like, I like how Clay came back man style and shot his freeze, and then he limped off. But the Raptors, they were all over it. Fucking Lowry, oh my gosh. First half, he had a great first half. Van Vliet, oh my gosh, he was annoying because he kept hitting his shit, knocking shit down, bro. And then Kawhi, Kawhi been balling. So that was the star players for the Raps, man. Kawhi, Van Vliet, and Lowry. They all did good, but, their performance, their consistency, this just wasn't stopping. They were playing us hard on both sides of the court, And I know Steph Curry is probably tired. They just maxed us out. You know what I'm saying? They had the Warriors tired and shit. And normally with the shooting team, you always have a chance. But with injuries like KD and then Clay getting out and then Curry not, delivering some of the shots, there's no way, because they were playing us hard as fuck, both sides. Like, it was a very intense, high intensity type of game. They were underneath the rim fighting for it. They just was hungry, Shout out to the Raptors. And Drake, I guess Drake ended the Drake curse. I was running through the six with my whoa. You know how that go. Drake got him one. Well deserved. So that's that, Bay Area, we couldn't bring it back. We couldn't do it. Couldn't overcome. But it was a very good game. You know what the thing is too? And I'm not just saying this as an excuse. Even if we won this game, we would have to do what we just did in game 6 for game 7 in the TO. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been hard because they was playing that, bro. They was playing us hard as fuck. So we would have had to capture a win. So it might have been inevitable anyway. But it would have been nice to see it go to game 7, but it just wasn't happening. Shout out to the Raptors. I want to talk about a little bit of boxing too. I just watched that, so Van Vliet was drilling them threes. He was pissing me off, bro. He kept I hate light skinned people, bro. He was hitting them threes, bro. at all the right times. He's just knocking them down. Knocking them down. Too many injuries and the Raptors balled the whole series. Yeah, they kind of crescendo. They kept getting better. It was just their time, They were balling, They played better. I don't know if the Drake curse is over though, cause that's like a team. He be fucking up individuals. I don't know about no team. I never seen he be fucking up individuals. Conor McGregor was with him. And then Khabib destroyed him. AJ got stopped. Yeah, so I don't know. The Drake curse might still be bracking. I don't know if the curse is strong enough to take down a team, but he be taking down individuals. Ego, respect to you, bro. You're almost always working. Salute. It almost feel like you have a 24/7 channel running. Man, I work hard for the game, but then we get to also enjoy as a team, as a community, and reap all them benefits as well. So appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Speaking of like underdog stories and like that was the Raptors' first title. Andy Ruiz, he wasn't supposed to be here, man. I'm still feeling the Andy Ruiz win. I've been thinking about it. This man really fucked shit up. He really like Andy Ruiz just came in and like it's like a boxing is a snow globe, and the snow globe had just been sitting on the desk rested, and Andy Ruiz just took the snow globe and went like this. So you see all the snowflakes and all that fall. I like what he did. I think it's just, yeah, the Raptors won. They won the whole series. Yeah, man. I like what Andy Ruiz did though. It makes you because it makes hopefully these promoters use this as like I keep saying as a cautionary tale. This shit you can't map everything out how you want it. The other reason the more I hear Deontay Wilder talk, the more I hear Andy Ruiz talk, the better I feel about the heavyweight division. You know why? Because they're talking about fighting each other. Andy Ruiz knows he has a tough fight ahead of him with Joshua because it's going to be kind of an all or nothing fight with Joshua. But when it was Joshua with the belt, it's like he was like him and his team, they just kind of had their nose in the air with the belts. You get what I'm saying? They kind of had their nose in the air like, I'll give you a title shot if I want to. Why should he get equal money? You know what I'm saying? Andy Ruiz has the same belts Joshua had, and he won. See, listen, I'm not even trying to start shit. I'm just being real with you. Like I always am. Hold on one second. This is about to get good. All right, we back. I had to take a piss. We about to get into this. So, anyway, Andy Ruiz, the boxing game was like a snow globe sitting on a desk. Andy Ruiz just picked it up, just shook that motherfucker up, and then the pieces may fall where they may. So, anyway, Andy Ruiz should know he's in for a tough fight against Anthony Joshua because it's kind of an all or nothing type of rematch. Joshua, he needs to win here, right? But if he gets past Anthony Joshua again, right? If he gets past him again, the heavyweight division is actually in a really good spot because what caused a rift is Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua, in my opinion. Eddie Hearn, did a lot of like, oh, this is my fighter, and rematch room in DAZN, and guys got assigned to DAZN. Just it created a political landscape rather than getting the fights done. You get what I'm saying? So with all the belts on one side, like with the Al Heyman, they can facilitate the fights that they want. And Ruiz is already talking about fighting Wilder. You get what I'm saying? He already talking about fighting Wilder. And I don't think he's overlooking Joshua. I think he knows he's in for a tough fight. Is the WBO trying to take Ruiz's belt already? I don't know. I never heard that. The only person that said that is Tyson Fury. But he also said he won 10 rounds to 2. So I don't know to trust that. Because Andy Ruiz ain't never said nothing about that. Listen, the WBO is on some bullshit. And they need to fall back if they're thinking about stripping them. If there's a rematch clause, that's like the dumbest rule. If there's a rematch clause, how the fuck are you going to strip somebody when it's not even like Ruiz would be? Like, how can you punish someone for not fighting a mandatory when somebody who was the champion before with the belt put in contractually a rematch clause that you have to abide by? That doesn't even make sense, because Andy Ruiz will fight whoever. If he's gonna fight Joshua again, I'm sure he'll fight whoever the fuck the WBO has for the mandatory. So how can you blame, in essence, threaten to strip somebody when you know it's out of their hands? Andy Ruiz is fighting Joshua again because there's a rematch clause. Ego, you look frozen. What does that even mean? I look frozen? Do I look frozen to anybody else? What does that mean? Mr. AGR, what's up? So I'm not frozen to anyone else. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Anywho, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, he got that Obama phone. He got that Cricket. He got that Jiminy Cricket internet and cell phone service. Now it's good for narco. You on them narcos. You like syrup, painkiller, cigarette, weed, Hennessy, vodka. Nah. I'm on everything. Nah, you on them narcos. You on them oxys, bro. My shit been looking buttery. My shit like Orville Redenbacher. My shit look like butter. My shit be buttery. I know my shit. Look, I look like I'm in the Matrix. I'm looking like Tyson Fury. Oh, you got that iPhone X on Obama. Oh, they give you an iPhone X? Obama's like, now we need to give a bunch of phones. He said you on them Skittles. You on that, you took that Gerald Miller drug test, bro. That motherfucker got that G15, that WD-40 or whatever Miller had in his system, bro. Man, Miller's my dude. That hurt my heart. I kept getting alerts from the phone. It's like, damn, we found. Like, I kept getting so many phone alerts after he failed the drug test that I was like overreacting. It was like Gerald Miller tested positive for Tylenol. I'm like, oh my God, Tylenol? The motherfucker was on Tylenol? He was on Tylenol? Why would he do that? I'm like, Tylenol? What's wrong with Tylenol, man? You know what I'm saying? I kept seeing them, so I was like, oh, man, they got him for the Tylenol. They got him for the acetylphenamine. They got him for that Tylenol, bro. That hurt my heart, bro. Miller's my guy, too. He a cool dude, but I kept getting them fucking alerts. I'm like, God, they got him for Flintstone vitamins. This motherfucker took the Flintstone vitamin. He took them Barney Rubbles. Yeah, man. They had all types of shit. I was like, what the fuck? They said Sobe energy drink. Remember them Sobeys? Them so with the lizard on the bottle. I'm like, oh fuck, they found Sobe. It's a wrap. They found that Sobe in there. They found that fucking Sobe. Hey, do they make Sobe? Am I the only one that remembers that? Remember the Sobeys? Y'all remember Sobe? Fruitopia? I know I'm not that old. Y'all don't remember Sobeys with the little lizard on it. I know I'm not that fucking old. Y'all don't remember Sobe drink? Okay, Alfonso. Okay. Yeah, y'all trying to have me feeling like, I know y'all remember this old ass shit. Gecko t-shirts and No Fear. They still got Tyrone. Hey, you lying, Tyrone. You better call Tyrone. Hey, you lying. He said they still out. I ain't seen a Sobe nowhere. Where they got them? Where you at? New York at the bodega? Where they got the Sobeys at? I literally ain't seen no Sobe nowhere. The white flavor was the best to me. Pause. You gotta pause that. He's like, yeah, I like that white shit in my mouth. Like, what? Hey, where do they sell Sobeys? In Alabama. Oh, you on some Wilder shit. That's where Wilder get all that power from. Motherfucker still drinking Sobe. The expiration date say 2008. The motherfucker still drinking it. Oh my God, I'm so frustrated. Damn, I really don't feel like I see Sobeys anymore. He said they in Alabama. Wilder the Sobe king in Alabama. They sell it out in the U.S. too. Alabama's in the U.S. What do you mean they sell in the U.S. too? Alabama's part of the U.S. Bro, I'm in Cali. I don't think I see I'm trying to think of the last store. They got rid of Twister out here, man. They got rid of everything. Remember them Twisters were good. I know they still have them randomly. Like, you can find them in New York. Man, the East Coast be having secret shit. That's why I like going to the East Coast. Y'all be having secret shit that we don't have out there. They're like, yeah, can I get a Faygo root beer? Like, what the fuck is that? Give me some soda pop. That's how they be talking in Boston. Hey, meet me at Fenway Park with the car keys. Give me some soda pop. Like, what? What you say, cuz? Meet me at Fenway Park. Yeah, y'all some old Mickey Ward sound of motherfuckers. Meet me at Fenway Park with the car keys. Yeah, I like the East Coast because they just be having secret shit. They be like child support Cheetos. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Flaming hot child support Cheetos. Like, I'm gonna get me a bag. I ain't even got a kid. Child support Cheetos. Y'all be having with lemon and shit. Y'all be having some shit. Yeah, we don't. I ain't in California, or at least where I'm at. I don't see no Faygo pop and all that. He said, I'm from Boston. We all don't talk like that. Man, you a transplant. All the people I seen from Boston, they talk like Mark Wahlberg and Matt Damon. Y'all be like, get the car keys. Meet me at Fenway Park. I'll just fuck with y'all. You got Faygo in Arizona? Yeah. I'm not coming out there to get it. Y'all temperatures be like 116 at night. So I'm definitely not coming to Arizona to get no Faygo. Y'all be too fucking hot. Y'all be having sandstorms with heat. Like, nah, bro. Fucking flying snakes. Y'all got some shit out there, bro. I'm like, damn, the rattlesnakes fly out in Arizona? They just attack you and shit. Oh shit, get the fucking snake off me. Get this snake off me. Hell no, bro. Arizona hot as fuck. It's still West Side, baby. It's still West Coast. I still love y'all, but y'all be hot as fuck. You know, y'all be hot as fuck. Man, hell no. I don't like extreme heat, for real. It'd be nighttime. Let's go for a walk. What's the temperature? Broiler room. Like, what the fuck is broiler room? Come outside and see, motherfucker. Hey, Alfonso ain't got no sense. He said you can cook eggs on the road. Shit, I'm about to make me an egg McMuffin on this fucking pavement. Yeah, you got little girls playing like hopscotch and what is this shit? Hopscotch with the little blocks. Yeah, we're playing hopscotch and double dutch, and the boys is cooking eggs and shit over medium. Hell no. Hey, y'all can't do that when I'm about to take this drink. This shit be funny. Bro, you could make cookies in your car. That's what, bro, cookies, you could cook a fucking DiGiorno in your car. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. I wouldn't even buy an oven. I would just live in Arizona. It'd just be a gaping hole in the kitchen where an oven should be. Just put that DiGiorno in your car with a seatbelt on. That shit finna cook. Ego no fighters from Canada worth mentioning. Shit, Kawhi Leonard's a goddamn fighter. He just beat my Warriors. He the fighter from Canada. Goddamn. You know, you guys thought it was gonna be go to game 7. Shit, Kawhi Leonard the fighter from, man, that shit pissed me off. Kawhi laughing ass. They beat these Warriors, man. They was just too aggressive. Yeah, we about to chop y'all up with some of this karate. Man, listen, I got a confession, bro. YouTube be on that bullshit. Let me tell you. I was watching like game highlights from the finals, and YouTube is so stupid. They trying to be like Netflix. So if you watch one thing with a certain subject matter, your home feed will start recommending everything to do with that. So I watched some game highlight. I was watching a playback or something from the Warriors rap series on YouTube. Somebody uploaded it. So it started, and then I watched Kawhi Leonard laughing video. It was hella funny. And then it started sending me all these Kawhi Leonard videos. And it sent me one. It says Kawhi Leonard's sick karate skills. And I clicked on it. It's on YouTube, right? It recommended this video on my home feed. And Kawhi Leonard's like this on the cover. And it said Kawhi Leonard sick with the karate. So I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. So I clicked on it. And it's Kawhi Leonard holding his phone selfie style. And he's like, hey, what's up, guys? And, I'm about to chop y'all up with some of this karate. He always sounds like he's trying to laugh but hold it in. He was like, it's your boy Kawhi Leonard. I'm trying to chop y'all up with some of this karate. And then he walks up. There's like 3 wooden planks side by side. And he walks up like this and says, bow, bow. And then he just starts. And there's nothing really funny about it. But it's funny because Kawhi Leonard is doing this. And he didn't, like, you know how, like, Bloodsport, I envisioned it to be like that. Like, like they prepare. This man just he dapped somebody up. It looked like some Dragonfly Jones shit. It's just hilarious. Like, Kawhi Leonard is the most unintentionally funny person ever created in sports. Bro, he's like, oh, shit. He's holding his phone. He said, yeah, what's up? I'm in this karate class. It's time to chop y'all up with some of this karate. And then he just walks up and he's like, hey, hey. He doesn't like warm up it's hilarious. I don't know I don't know if it's a joke. Like, that's the thing with Kawhi. I don't know if let me see if I can pull it up. It's just hilarious. Like, I don't know if it's even a joke or if he really does karate or what. Because his personality, he's like the basketball playing AJ or some shit. Like, he's like robotic, his personality. So I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, here it is. Hold on.
Stay tuned. We got stuff cooking up in here.
He said, "Stay tuned. We're gonna chop y'all up with some of this karate." Listen.
Stay tuned. We got stuff cooking up in here. Gonna chop y'all up. Look at all of this. Karate style.
This man said, "Bro."
Stay tuned. We got stuff cooking up in here. Gonna chop y'all up. Look at all of this. Karate style.
Watch it. He dapped someone up. Watch. He didn't even warm up. What the fuck was like? What that? And that's the video. It just ends. I'm like, what was? He said, "What's up, y'all? Stay tuned. It's time to chop y'all up karate style." And then he dapped up one person and just said, "What?" Like somebody said, "What, bro? What the fuck was that?" That is like the funniest video. It is like I don't even know why it's funny, bro. Like I don't know if he really trains karate or if it's a parody, because he doesn't make it clear. Fucking Kung Fu Panda, look at that. Listen, he said, "What's up? He said, I'm about to chop y'all up with some of this karate style." This shit is hella funny, bro.
Stay tuned. We got stuff cooking up in here. Gonna chop y'all up. Look at all of this. Karate style.
That one person, and then watch he just get busy. Why boards don't hit back? Why did he just go in there and just start doing the dim mock? He's hella funny, bro. Like I don't even know. You guys just gotta go watch that. He said, "What's up? We in here. Time to chop y'all up with some of this karate style." What? And he just started, bro. He was fucking them boards up though. I don't even know if it was a joke or what. Man, don't call me no ego Van Vliet. That motherfucker was drilling shit. Ibaka had him eating cow penis. I didn't see all that. You watching Fear Factor. He doing that for people talking about his laugh. He was fucking them boards up. Kawhi Leonard's laugh sounds like a baby who's about to cry, but they like lightweight tired. They're like low key tired, so they just give up. And they just give up. And you know when kids be doing that fake cry, like the baby don't even have enough energy to fake it. Bruh, anyway, YouTube is like won't leave me alone about fucking Kawhi Leonard. I like the Warriors and they just keep sending me Kawhi Leonard videos because I watch like his laugh and some other shit. YouTube be doing that. Like every time you watch something, I watch Joshua getting stopped, and it'll start sending me like Joshua on a yacht with 18 dudes. Like stop recommending all this extra shit. Joshua MTV Cribs, like nah. Yeah, y'all did that. The Six did that. Six God, y'all got that. Good series. How tall is Van Vliet? He looked hella short to me. He was getting off though. The Warriors players got to stop hanging around with Drake. Shit, how the Raps hanging around the motherfucker? They immune because they in Toronto? Ibaka be making a fool out of people. Oh, I got to watch that. He's listed at 6 foot. He was getting off, whatever height he was. Yeah, man. But this Andy Ruiz shit, I'm happy. I feel like one more fight, if he gets past him, it's gonna be pretty easy to get some of these other fights. You don't think Wilder will fight Ruiz? Who doesn't think Wilder would challenge Ruiz if he beats Joshua again for undisputed? Anybody? Tom Schwartz is kind of big. He kind of big, bro. Tyson Fury need to stop blowing kisses and all that. You better pay attention. Man, these dudes, I don't know enough about Tom Schwartz, but just from a physicality, he's like 6'6", and if he's wild or some shit, if he has some decent power, I mean, he's like a recluse. You don't really know too much about him, so that could be a challenge. Remember when David Peralta beat Robert Guerrero? And I'm not comparing Fury to Robert Guerrero, but I'm just saying, like, the best fight is Dorticos versus Tabiti. Big facts, clearly. Yeah, I hope Tyson Fury don't go in and play around and shit. The Cruz and Justin Bieber said he was just joking, so I don't even care about that now. But yeah, man, the heavyweight division is back. It's talking. I told y'all, whole media was finna die. You gonna die. This was the year, man. They're getting it so wrong. It's lovely on our side. They trying to switch the subject real quick. Oh yeah, but let's talk about Tyson Fury. No, let's go back to that AJ shit y'all was saying. Listen, AJ is a good fighter, but I feel like this is the worst thing that could have happened. People are still talking about AJ and how it played out. And the worst thing is, it's your peers. Your peers. Wilder just said, "Oh, that performance." He said, "Amazing performance by Andy Ruiz." They totally underestimated Andy Ruiz, but for Joshua's part, it was an embarrassment. That was an embarrassing performance, and it was humiliating. Tyson Fury basically said the same stuff. He said, "I'm picking Andy Ruiz to do it again." He said he don't like Joshua in the rematch either. Joe Joyce did an interview and said Andy Ruiz exposed that Joshua don't got a good chin in his perspective. So if your own, like, two of your countrymen, Joe Joyce and Tyson Fury, this is what they think about you. Deontay Wilder is another heavyweight. These are all heavyweights, among others, that feel this newfound way about you based on that performance. Not a good thing. Not a good thing, because these are people you might have to fight or eventually fight. So secretly, how do you think Daniel Dubois feels? He's developing, and if he gets past this Norman Gorman or whatever dude's name is, if he gets past that should be a good fight. That's a sleeper fight. I think that's a good fight. I guess dude is Tyson Fury's cousin, but he has a cool style. It's a good fight. But there's already rumors that Daniel Dubois hurt Joshua in sparring. And then after seeing that, Joseph Parker is doing interviews. He said, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised one bit that Andy Ruiz beat him, because he fought Andy Ruiz. So when that aura of invincibility or like machismo is like dented or stripped, it's kind of hard to get it back. How you get that back? And it wasn't, I keep saying this, mark my words, it's not the fact that Joshua lost. It's how he lost. He lost in a way where it, like, okay, I'm not just saying this because I like the Warriors. The Warriors, they just lost to a better team. Shout out to Mr. Shav81, $5 super chat. Thank you. For example, the Warriors lost to, a hungry team. There's no shame in that, what I just seen in game 6, because they were down KD. Curry had an off night. Clay was balling, and then he got injured, and then came back man style, put up 2 more, to make the freeze count and shit. They didn't go out like suckers. You know what I'm saying? They battled, and the fight got away from them at the end. That's not what happened with AJ versus Ruiz. AJ wasn't out there showing the heart of, true warriors. Like, I feel like even in defeat, the Warriors, they lived up to the name of warriors. They were just out hustled and outmatched, outgunned, and it's the Raptors' time. But it wasn't like they was just getting dogged out, You know, it was a clutch game. Like we almost forced a game 7. You know, and I get it. Almost don't count. Blah blah blah. But that's not how the Joshua fight was. Yeah, smash the like button. You heard LJ. Brian, yes, the Raptors won. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to Toronto. The new NBA champions. He said Steph was tired like AJ. Yeah. So it's not just the fact that AJ lost, it's how he lost. He lost in a way that's hard to come back from. Not come back. Like, here's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about comeback. Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton was undefeated, beat Costa Zoo, who was, you know, a legendary guy, who beat Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., stopped him, beat Zab Judah, etc. And then when he fought Ricky Hatton beat him. Right? Then he also beat Castillo. Mayweather knocked him out. I think he took it hard. He came back, he beat, you know, a random guy, and then he beat Paulie Malignaggi, and then he fought Pacquiao, and he got laid out. And he was never, you know, he never really recovered from the Mayweather fight, and then Pacquiao just kind of finished it, right? That's kind of what I feel like Joshua. I think Joshua can still win fights, but his aura is kind of tainted now, you know? It's tainted because it just is. It's just too much was shown in that night. Like, oh, here's the other thing. DAZN got a special behind the scenes, and it is like mic'd up, and they posted it, and you can hear what was happening a bit more clear because you could hear it from different camera and audio angles, and it made it look worse on behalf of Joshua. The ref was giving clear. He's like, "Come on, big guy, turn around, come forward, pick up your mouthpiece." Like, he's giving him clear, concerted messages of what to do, and AJ is just like, you know, it's just like he put his hands back. Like, just watch it. If you have DAZN, just watch it. It's on DAZN's Twitter too, but it replays it, and I don't know why DAZN would do that to their fighter, but it made it look horrible. It, like, if you doubted that Joshua quit before, watch that. If you said he quit before, then watch that. I don't know why they would release that. I mean, I get it from a thing of views.
For the 2 minutes to go in this round, Anthony Joshua is a composed and ferocious finisher. Watch this.
DAZN talking about after Joshua Floyd Ruiz, he said, "Watch this," and then Joshua gets hurt.
Ruiz is staggered and an uppercut, trying to hold on, strafing right. Ruiz comes to fire back, and Joshua's hurt.
I can't play the clip.
Andy Ruiz caught him with a sharp left hook. Joshua's hurt. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift up your hands for me, all right?
Bro, you gotta watch it though. Anyway, the the matchroom coverage sounds like a funeral. Bro, they just lost their cash cow in a nasty way. You gotta watch like the behind the scenes shit with the different mic'd up angles and stuff. The ref did exactly what he was supposed to do. Joshua was unresponsive. Wave that shit off. So that's gonna be hard to live up. It's gonna be hard to live up because Andy Ruiz, like, look at him. He had a half camp and he produced this. So how is he not going to come into the rematch confident, knowing that he has full time to prepare? He knows exactly what he's going in there with, and he can come up with the strategy and game plan. You know? It's gonna be an uphill battle. Joshua kind of like, I think his best chance is to just hurt Ruiz and force the stoppage immediately. You know what I'm saying? Without, him not being responsive, you know. But Joshua, from what I've seen, he has power and he's definitely strong, but he kind of hurts guys with multiple punches. One could start it off, but I don't remember the last time he did like a Deontay Wilder. Wilder landed one right hand and Dominic Brazil was like pretty much donezo. He was like swaying. Like there's no reason to make it continue. Joshua landed a whole bunch of explosive punches on Brazil, and he was still standing. He landed a lot of punches and a crazy uppercut on Klitschko, and he was still standing. So Ruiz showed he had a chin. Now he has more time to prepare, and he's loving what he did for Mexico and stuff. So, it's just like he's not going to be in a rush to get that, to have that taken away from him. This is the highest point of his whole career. This is the highest point of his career. And it's funny because Eddie Hearns keeps responding as if they're in the driver's seat. And I feel like it's probably bluff. I feel like it's probably bluffing. I feel like it's probably bluffing. Like, did they really create a detailed contract when they thought that Ruiz was going to get knocked out? Did they really, outside of the basic parameters, like the need for a rematch clause, did they really list out like, oh, it must happen on this network? Or is there some wiggle room in their flexibility now that they've lost? Because if that stuff wasn't specified, then Al Heyman's winning. Now that they've lost. Yo, smash the like button if you guys could. Like Eddie Hearn listing all these UK venues, 3 UK venues saying they want it in the UK. But is it spelled out in the contract that it has to happen in the UK? Because if it's not, I don't see why they would fight in the UK. I don't think they were thinking that far ahead. They have 5-6 weeks to fight date, and they had to put a contract together, or just use the same contract. The basic parameters from Gerald Miller, another fight they probably didn't think he would lose. So it's gonna be interesting. When we get more information about where the location is and all that, we gonna know who won the battle of contracts, because it's gonna favor that fighter. If it happens in the UK, and the stuff looks like it benefits Joshua, then I guess they did cover their tracks. But if it's like in America, or definitely if it's in Mexico, like Andy Ruiz wants it, then we know they didn't cover their tracks. Because why would Eddie Hearn put the fight in Mexico if he had it in the contract, bro? I think it sounds like Eddie Hearn's bluffing, bro. Sounds like Ruiz is like, look at Eddie Hearn's face after the fight. He looked distraught. Like because then, okay, listen, your cash cow, you don't expect your cash cow to lose, and then they lose. That's going to make you think of all the loose ends that you didn't cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell you guys this before. When I worked at Lowe's, we had these things where people, they're called inventory replenishment. And it was called IRPs, right? Inventory replenishment. And then someone would scan the empty holes on the shelf, and then the thing would beep. And if it showed that we had that lantern in stock, then with that list, somebody would go through the list one by one, have to get a ladder, and then pull it down from the top stock, and then put it on the shelf. Some people would get lazy and have customers, so they would pencil whip it. They would just fill it out and act like they put it on the shelf, and they really didn't. But then when the managers used to walk the list back, and then you can immediately tell if they're lying because there's empty shelves and the product's still up top, but they marked it down. Yes, they pulled down the product from the shelf, right? So it becomes if there's 5 holes and they said they brought the product down, they marked it with the Y for yes, then they're lying because it's not on the shelf. There's 5 empty holes still, right? It's called pencil whipping. So you're gonna think about if the manager says let's walk the list back, and you lied on it, and then you said that you brought down all this stuff, you're gonna immediately think about it. And it looked like Eddie Hearns immediately was thinking about a lot of stuff. You're gonna think of those loose ends like, fuck, what do we put in the contract? What are the terms for the rematch clause and stuff like that? Because if you know you didn't cover your bases and you just, didn't expect to lose, so you didn't get into detail, now you're forced to think about all those minute, which would have otherwise been minuscule details. Because you have to understand, Joshua's the A side. Ruiz was not even supposed to be here. You get what I'm saying? So if Ruiz, unless it was a controversial fight or Joshua lost, if Joshua knocked out Ruiz, there would be no reason for a rematch. The rematch clause is just an added protection clause in the event that you do lose. You get what I'm saying? So I can understand why someone would include it, but if you're not really expecting to lose and you only have 5 weeks to the date of the show, did you really get into details in the legal jargon that would stipulate we got the option of where the rematch goes? We get the final say. And Eddie Hearns making it sound like they did, but if they fight in America or Mexico, to me, they didn't have that. Because why? Okay, this is a do or die fight for your fighter. Why would you not want it in the UK? Man, they messed up. It's just what it is. Team Joshua messed up. Because here's another reason. You have DAZN's money hanging in the balance. Your cash cow just took a vicious do or die type of L now, Why would DAZN want it in the UK when you have Sky Sport? Eddie Hearn, I told you, it's all coming to pass, bro. Listen to me, people. Eddie Hearn is like double dipping. He's double dipping because he's playing with the UK's money with Sky Sports. Then he's playing with DAZN's money in the US. Right? So if the fight happens in the UK, then how is DAZN, how are they involved? They're going to just advertise. Do you get what I'm saying? So if that fight, because the UK, all the UK pay-per-view box office, that goes through Sky Sports. So that means DAZN, if it happens in America, DAZN would have to run a show Saturday at 3 p.m. Western, Pacific time. Because the time zone different. It's like 8 hours ahead. I'm in the West Coast, so we're 8 hours behind. It doesn't really make sense. Doesn't really make sense. So DAZN's looking to, and the other thing is, I don't even know if it's going to be on DAZN. It's all going to come down to how well you detailed that contract when you didn't expect to lose. Because what if the fight doesn't even stipulate that it's on DAZN? Then they doubly fucked. Because what if the fight goes on Fox pay-per-view or Showtime? and then it's Sky Sports? Because Anthony Joshua is exclusive to Sky Sports, but to my knowledge, he's not exclusive to DAZN. So they might not have specified that, and that puts DAZN at risk. Hey, Block Nelson, bro, I tried to let you live. I blocked you before. You begged for me on Twitter, and now you keep talking crazy. This is why we blocked you. I don't care if you're a channel member. You can get your $4.99 back a month. Block Nelson. Bro, I told you I wasn't going to do this again. You just keep talking to Icy and talking about someone needs to kill you, and bro, You're done. Like, I don't know if you're on drugs or what. I don't care if Nelson, because he begged me to come back on Twitter, and then I gave him life again, let him respawn. He became a channel. Listen, that channel member stuff ain't gonna protect you. First of all, I don't need that in the sense of I'm gonna let someone disrupt the chats and be obnoxious and disrupt the chat for everybody else for the sake of $4.99. I'm not starving for cash, you bro. So Nelson is no longer coming back. I'm not. So if you hear this, Nelson, you try to hit me up on Twitter again, I'm not freeing you. You done. He talking about, hey, just kill me, man. Shut up, Icy. Whoa, Hulkamania. Bro, just go look at what he was saying. He's a nuisance. And I got them. Yeah, man. This is what happens. That's why I show no mercy. And we just block him. And a lot of dudes don't get off on parole. Because he was cool for a minute, and then he went back right to the type of behavior that got him blocked the first time. Yeah, these dudes be drinking and thinking that channel member is going to protect you because your name's in green. No, anybody who's disrupting the whole chat for no reason when we're trying to talk about boxing and you talking about Hulkamania and kill me and stuff, we're not here for none of that. So pretty much was a rat. Anywho, this all boils down to how detailed they got in the contract, how good their underwriters or lawyers or whoever that makes the contract is, because it's going to be really messed up if they didn't include DAZN in the contract as this is the go-to must broadcaster for the U.S. because DAZN aired the first fight and people weren't even checking for it because they didn't expect it to be much of anything. But now after seeing, obviously the second fight's going to be bigger. So if DAZN is not included in that, then that's crazy. So we're going to find out, once it's announced and once we find out where this fight is, that's going to be a huge loss. If DAZN does not in any way distribute this fight, like Derek Chisora and Dillian White, like they didn't do that and Showtime picks it up or Fox, that's a huge L for DAZN. Huge. And like you hear Wilder just the other day to ESPN, he said, I'm with the best team in the business. We're going to find out. Al Heyman got a good team, so they're going to sift through that contract and see what legally they're bound by and what legally what they're obligated to do and legally what they're not obligated to do. Rematch clause, they have to fight him. So I get that. But if it don't spell it out, then they're not going to. Andy Ruiz is in the driver's seat unless you protected Joshua contractually. And I want to say when someone's in the limelight as much as Eddie Hearn, you don't really know because it seems like he's more content. He just started a podcast. Like what other promoter that got a podcast? Them themselves, not the fighter, not like a podcast for fighters. It's just a podcast for them. Like walking down the street with people. Like, it's crazy. And Anthony Joshua kind of did that. He doing a YouTube, which is cool. But nobody else. Triple G has a YouTube, Lomachenko. Nobody else is doing what Joshua doing, like hosting. Like, it's like damn near like me or something. Like you want to be a YouTube vlogger or something. It's weird. Oh, yeah, this is my Miami. I got 2 rings. This one is bigger. And I hate the bigger one because I like the small space. Crazy. I can't wait to see what the details are for Ruiz Joshua too. I really can't, because that's going to show me a lot about what went on in that contract, at least in my view. But it's funny because Joshua, his side, Eddie Hearn, they keep acting like they in the driver's seat. But like I said, unless you have protective clauses that put you in the driver's seat, things that were specified, that kept you in the position of power in the fight you didn't think you were going to lose, then I don't know. I don't know if you are in the position of power. But I'm not worried. I'm not in a rush. As soon as they announce details, we'll be able to kind of peek under the hood a little bit and surmise what happened. AJ might be the most bougie boxer of our generation. Yeah. You know, I don't know if DAZN really mapped out what they were trying to do. Your router could be plugged directly into. Wow. They said DAZN was still like. Okay, here's the thing. They kept saying, listen to me, people. They kept saying DAZN is the Netflix of boxing, but these are two different concepts, right? These are two different concepts. Hold on, it's hot as hell. Two different concepts. Okay. AJ versus Ruiz. After the third round, it started really getting good. So it's not the same as being on a TV show. Like a TV station. Because like, let's say Pacquiao Horn, you didn't expect, that was on ESPN. You didn't expect a good fight. You're like, man, who the fuck is Jeff Horn? But then when you get to round two, you see Jeff Horn is like, really trying and is getting good. Then you can go on Twitter and tell people, man, this ESPN fight is crazy. Woo, 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 woo. Or even like Wilder, Ortiz, whatever. These Fox fights. Man, Keith Thurman, Jose Cito, he dropped Jose Cito and then Jose hurt him. So you can like put it on. But you can't really do that with DAZN. It would require kind of a different process. Like if someone said, man, this Andy Ruiz Joshua fight is good. This shit is getting good. Then as a consumer, I'm not talking about illegal streams or, finding it some other way. As a consumer, if I'm on Twitter like, man, this Joshua Ruiz shit is crazy. Oh my gosh. Third round was crazy. The legal way, you would have to pick up your phone or your tablet or whatever, go to the App Store, download DAZN, create an account with your email, probably verify it, put a credit card on file. There's no more 30-day trial. Pick, $19.99 package point or the $100 a year. So you would be doing all that while the fight's going on. That's the process you would have to go to, right? So it's not as simple, and then some people don't want to just pay $100 a year to watch it on their phone. So if you're not tech savvy, then you're going to have to figure out how to get it onto your computer screen, your iMac screen, your TV, if you don't know. So it just kind of becomes a process, especially for people who might not be as technologically sound and savvy. What if you don't have a Fire Stick? Were you going during the fight? You gonna run to Best Buy and go get a Fire Stick? You're gonna get a Roku? What if you don't have a smart TV? You know what I'm saying? There's options, but it's like it doesn't really serve the consumer who just wants to watch it real quick. You get what I'm saying? Like even if you're watching Mayweather Cotto and you're like, man, I'm not gonna get the Mayweather Cotto because it's gonna be a easy fight for Floyd. And then someone says, Floyd's nose is bleeding, it's good. Then you can just go to your DirecTV, find the channel, download it, or, do you wish to pay, blah, 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 and then they'll send it to you. So the process becomes different. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have a Fire Stick, or a smart TV that has access to it, then you would have to, go to the store and get one? So it's just a different process. And they talking about pay-per-view is dead and all this. And I would imagine some people are like that. Some people, they would be going off word of mouth. They want to watch the fight because the fight's on. I think DAZN should have, one, aligned herself with Al Heyman because he has a bigger stable. And two, definitely should have aligned herself with the channel. So at least there was a backup. You get what I'm saying? There was a backup. I feel like DAZN, they feel like the way to the customer's heart is keep spending money, but that's not really what it is. Yeah, they got to fix their business model to me. I really feel that way. And then they put all the highlights on right after. What's the point? What's the point if you're just giving everybody the same content? You know? Even when I went to the DAZN app, they didn't really have that many shit. It's like, it'll be like Joshua Ruiz Espanol, Joshua Ruiz. Like, it's like filler content. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have, like, when I go to Netflix, it's just a whole bunch of documentaries and, you know, all kinds of shows and shit pop up. There's a lot. That catalog is improved. You know, it takes time. DAZN is trying to compete right now, and they just don't have that much content out, like, to make it look like literally I went on, it was like Joshua highlights, Joshua this, Joshua Espanol, like, DAZN should have tried to hook up with YouTube or something, like YouTube TV or something, you know. That would have been smart, because YouTube's a big platform. Like, if you could stream it on YouTube, then that'd be different. But their own independent app, starting from, you know, scratch in America, really, it's hard. It's hard. And then, like, I told, oh my gosh, man, I swear I told you guys, you got to look at this is what happens when you don't have that big of a stable. Every fight becomes important. Every fight becomes really important because you don't have no one that's expendable. My girl Jay said they have no diverse content. Man, they trying to, I think they're trying to buy their way into the game. You know what I'm saying? And it don't work like that. It's like improved. You don't have to keep spending like buku money. It's like improve the, like, I don't know. They think just putting Meek Mill and this shit sold. Like, no, that's not the ticket. Wait a minute, y'all thought I was finished? Like, you can't just put Meek Mill yelling on, because it don't even seem like AJ would even hang out with Meek Mill, to be honest. You need to put AJ with Braxton or some shit, like Tony Rich Project. Like a clown, I put on a show. The pain is real. Even if, remember Tony Rich Project? Like a clown, I put on a show. The pain is real. Even if nobody know. And I'm dying. And nobody know. Y'all remember Tony Rich? Like that, it looked like Joshua would kick it with him more than Meek Mill. That's just like an odd pairing. That's just like, you can't just, they just trying to fool blacks and shit. Just put Joshua with Mystical or something like that. What the fuck is Mystical doing? Lie when you talking to Mystical. Lie when you talking to Joe. Did I do that? Like, what the fuck? Why is Joshua with Mystical and them braids and shit, bro? Oh, don't run, bitch, move. Like, I almost choked. Oh shit, y'all trying to fuck me up. Oh shit. Oh. Why were you talking? Oh fuck, I can't even. Damn, y'all trying to kill me. Yeah, they trying to put AJ with Mystical. Lie when you talking to Mystical. Lie when you talking to Joe. Talk to me late last night. But you told me because you're ticking me on. Hell no. Nah. Like, why is Joshua with Mystical? That don't even look like they would hang out. You know what I'm saying? If you see me in the jungle with a bear, but help the bear. Did y'all ever see that freestyle? He said, see me in the forest with a grizzly bear, nigga, help the bear. I'm like, what? I'm cold as a lion with no hair. If you see me in the forest with a grizzly bear, nigga, help the bear. Y'all don't remember that? When Mystical see Tracy. That motherfucker thought he was like the ultimate gas. He's like, Mystical, I'm cold as a lion with no hair. If you see me in the forest with a grizzly bear, nigga, help the bear. What? Why would I help the bear? So he could kill my ass like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant? Hey, you tripping. What the fuck? You ain't gonna have me ego DiCaprio in The Revenant and shit. Hell no. I'm cold as a lion with no hair. If you see me in the forest with a grizzly bear, nigga, help the bear. Like, you help Yogi Bear. I'm not helping no fucking bear. Fuck is you talking about? Cold as a lion with no hair. Nigga, help the bear. Yeah, man. I'm here. Hey, just type in Mystical. That motherfucker was snapping on that freestyle. I'm cold as a lion with no hair. If you see me in the forest with a grizzly bear, then help the bear. You need help, motherfucker. Then he went to prison. Like, what the fuck? You need help, motherfucker. Cold as a lion with no hair. Yeah, you gonna put Joshua with Mystical and shit. Oh shit, I found it. I'm calling it loud or hell. Hey. You play a monster fucking beat?
Yeah, let's go. I tell you what.
Hey.
I make a motherfucker say, oh yeah, I'm cold as a lion with no hair. If you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear. Okay, on the Invasion Radio, we got Miss Man. Put a beat there.
What?
I make a motherfucker say, oh yeah, I'm cold as a lion with no hair. If you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear. Okay, on the Invasion Radio, we got Miss Man. Put a...
What? Hey, no. Look at Arturo fucking with it. Hey, I'm not fucking with the NO. Y'all too turned up for me, bro. I'll make you see. Oh yeah. If you ever see me in the forest with a grizzly bear, nigga, help the bear. Like, first of all, why am I even in the forest? You know. Second of all, if you fighting a bear, I'm not helping you or the bear. I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. What the fuck? You ain't gonna have me in the Revenant looking ass. What the fuck I look like? Alec Baldwin. Remember that Anthony Hopkins, Alec Baldwin with The Edge or The Wilderness? What the fuck? Fuck I look like fighting a bear, helping the bear. Man, throwing them Andy Ruiz shots and shit at the bear. Oh, get off me. Get off my 77. Get off my 77. Like, what the fuck I look like boxing a bear or boxing you with the... Man, stop. I make you scream, oh yeah. If you ever see me in the forest. Like, when will this scenario ever happen, bro? He said, if you ever see me in the forest with a grizzly bear, nigga, help the bear. Like, what forest am I just finna be in you boxing a bear?
Put some beats on and I'm gonna start it like this.
You gonna put a fucking monster beat. I make you scream.
I make a motherfucker say, oh yeah, I'm cold as a lion with no hair. If you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear. Okay, on the Invasion Radio, we got Miss Man. Put a beat down just like this. Go ahead, go in.
Y'all tripping, bro. Yeah, they gonna put Joshua with just random people. The UK took AJ's natural blackness. You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe? Nah, bro, you gotta say, You're not gonna fall for the. You gotta say it with some bass. Say, man, I ain't falling for no banana in the tailpipe. AJ in the forest with a grizzly bear. Ruiz. Hey, y'all tripping. Y'all really tripping in this fucking chat, though. Yeah, bro. AJ, what did AJ versus that dude that said, that New Yorker? Come on, you losing the fat guys? Fuck is the deal? What you doing out here? Man, you looking wild crazy. That's who he need to fight, that dude. Because that dude just really walked in. Stop losing the fat dudes. You too big to be losing the fat dudes. That's the guy he got to fight. That's the rematch of the century. Meanwhile, Golovkin gonna be fighting the cast of the Sandlot and shit. Like, y'all, the old media really finna allow Golovkin to fight whoever the fuck he want. Like, this is crazy. Like, Golovkin could fight the ref. And yeah, Steve Willis, he was talking some trash. So, y'all would condone anything. Like, Golovkin versus the ref, really? Yeah. No holds bars. Get your money, Triple G. Like, they really letting Golovkin fight my moderators and shit. What the fuck? Like, this shit is crazy. You ever been to an arcade and the motherfucker do the maintenance on the arcade when the game be out of order? That's what he gonna fight him. Oh yeah, man. Triple G. Triple G finna fight the dude from In Too Deep with the pool stick. I'm God. Like, what? You ain't a cop, Jay Reed. Triple G finna fight that dude at the end of Juice. When he just emerged after, don't let me go. And then Q let him go anyway. And that dude just stepped out and he said, say, man, you really got the juice now. He gonna fight that dude. All he had was that one line in the whole movie. Yo, you really got the juice now. And then Omar Epps just looked. He gonna fight the dude that say, you really got the juice now. That's Triple G's next opponent. You really got the juice now, man. Yeah, no, I got the juice. That's you want all the juice. Fight Jamal Charlo. Man, he ain't fighting no twins. He ain't fighting Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. He ain't fighting no twins, bro. Because then there's a chance if he win, he got to fight the other twins. So Triple G ain't finna fight no twins. The Olsen twins, Tia and Tamara Mari, smart guy. He not fighting none of them, bro. He's a smart guy. Do. And DAZN just giving up whatever. The motherfucker just fighting Bebop and Rocksteady from Turtles. Triple G ain't finna fight no twin bed. The fuck is you talking about? Minnesota Twins. He ain't fighting no twin nothing. Bro, he not fighting no brothers. No, like literally no brothers bars. Oh my gosh. He not fighting Sean and Marlon Wayans. Look up Marlon, say cheese, DAZN getting desperate then. They gonna have to put Tracy Morgan in there with somebody. Man, I ain't stopping. Tracy Morgan gotta fight Triple G. Bye, Triple G, pay-per-view. Yeah, put Tracy Morgan there. Come on, Chief. Come on, son. What you doing, Chief? Put Tracy Morgan. They just want to see Triple G fight black dudes anyway. Not the black dudes we want to see him fight. They gonna put him in there with Tracy Morgan. Come on, Chief. I know you was feeling to pick up the pieces. He finna fight pick up the pieces, Tracy Morgan. Pick up the pieces. See, in DAZN, they trying to be hip. They probably don't even know the pick up the pieces part. They don't even know what the fuck I'm even talking about. Culture Vulture. They gonna have Triple G versus DJ Vlad. That's the next. This is next. Logan Paul and Triple G. He going through all the YouTube stars and everybody got a popping channel on YouTube. Motherfucker fighting that white dude from Nickelodeon Family Double Dare. Mark, what was his name? Mark. What was the dude from Nickelodeon Family Double Dare? His name was Morris. I gotta find dude name. Hold up. Family Double Dare. Hold on. I gotta. Mark Summers. Yep, him. That's who he fighting. Mark Summers. There. He fighting Mark Summers, Scott Summers. You know, that Scott Summers is Cyclops from X-Men. He fighting him. Optic Blast. He finna fight Jean Grey, Dark Phoenix, Captain Marvel. You know, Jared from Subway. He fighting all these motherfuckers. Like Jared from Subway. Ain't he in prison? He said, "What would you do?" Somebody said Triple G fight PewDiePie. Somebody said he finna fight PewDiePie. Hey, bro, y'all gotta stop. It's bad, man, and the DAZN's allowing it, so let's have some fun with it. He finna fight Ellen DeGeneres. That's crazy. Like, how can a fighter just say? Canelo said, I don't want to fight Mexican guys." Triple G said, "I had no blacks." You know, he said, "I'm not fighting Charlo. I'm not revisiting the Jacobs fight, and I'm not rematching Andre." What the fuck? What's up with boxing, bro? Triple G finna fight Chewbacca. He finna fight Chewbacca. He finna fight the plant from Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me, Seymour. He finna fight that feed me Seymour shit. Rick Moranis. Wow. He gonna fight Fat Thor. Hey, you tried it with that. He finna fight all the people from the Me Too. Anybody got a Me Too case? Harvey Weinstein, Cuba Gooding Jr., Kevin Spacey. Who else they got? Jeremy Piven. Anybody that got a Me Too case, he finna fight them. Matt Lauer or whatever. He finna fight Al Roker. What the fuck his name? Al Roker. He finna fight Soulja Boy when he get out of jail. You. Come on, Max. This is boxing. Triple G speak English, but if anyone mentioned Android or Charlo, he need a translator. Man, he fight Madison Bumgardner. That's who he finna fight. Brian Scalbring. He finna fight Deadpool next. You know who I think Triple G will fight next? Zordon. Remember the motherfucker in the fish tank from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? The motherfucker's face is all spread out in that fish tank. Zordon versus Triple G. That's a good fight, man. I'm trying to see Zordon. Rita Repulsa. If you get past Zordon, and then you gotta fight Tommy the Green or White Ranger. See, oh yeah. Tommy was raw with the shit. It's morphin' time. He had to fight Tommy. Anybody with a ponytail, he got to fight. Tommy, the White Green Ranger, Keith Thurman, Steven Seagal. Hey, I'm looking for Richie. Anybody seen Richie? You know? He got to fight anyone that ever had a ponytail or long hair. Andrew Dice Clay. Listen, you fat tubba. Oh. He got to fight Rodney Dangerfield. No respect. You need Don Rickles. Triple George Carlin, Don Rickles. He got to fight. He got to fight Don Rickles. Hey, fuck that. Mr. Magoo. John Smith, the one that was fucking Pocahontas. You got to fight her. You got to fight Roach from People on the Stairs. It's done. Remember he was showing the little black kid He was showing him how to navigate through the house and shit. Roach. That's who he finna fight. He finna fight Roach from People on the Stairs. That's a classic movie, bro. It's done. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up. He got to fight the dude Soldier Boy shot with the Draco. Man, they walked in the house, shot that nigga. Bow, 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 bow. He got to shoot all the people that got shot. Yeah. Somebody said Triple G versus Bob Sapp. Man, first of all, we gotta get through all the Bobs. Bob Sapp, Bob Saget. What other Bobs? What about Bob? You know, he gotta fight Bobbing for Apples. He gotta fight all the Bobs first. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Who else? Big Ray. Yeah, Spence probably in there with all the money. He said he had to fight Bobby the Brain Heenan. I'm done. What? Bob Barker, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Bobby, don't you know Bobby's World? Bob Ross, Bob Aaron. Wow, y'all going ham with the Bobs. Fuck. He got to fight Robin Thicke. Yeah, and Paula Patton. He got it's Triple G versus Ernie Reyes Jr. Someone said Bobby Brown. And then it's my prerogative. I do what I want to do. It's my. He got to fight Bill Biv DeVoe. Triple G versus Miss Butterworth. Wow. Bro, y'all are going ham. He got to fight Bobby Valentino and that whatever he was with that recorded him. Slow down. I gonna get your number. Someone said Bobby Blue Blood. Hey, y'all doing the fucking most. Man. Bob, don't stop. Please stop. I didn't realize how many Bobs there were. Oh my gosh, y'all hella funny. Bobby Schmurder. He gonna throw his hat. Bobby, bitch, about to catch a body, bitch. Roddy, karate, bitch. Man, I don't see why DAZN would even allow that, bro. He's telling you he's not trying to fight Andre. Why? Why can't he fight Andre? Remember Eddie Hearn was saying if you're a middleweight and you want to fight the best middleweight, you got to come to DAZN. Why? Triple G came to DAZN, and we can't even get Triple G versus Andrade or Canelo versus Andrade because we know they're trying to make Canelo versus Triple G. What's the point of hosting all the best middleweights except for Charlo? But you don't even want you get down to the last ones and you don't even want to match them. What's the point? Triple G finna fight Crucial Conflict. That old school rap group. That's what he finna fight. He finna fight that all the one-hit wonders. It's like Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on the platter just to get you wet. He's finna fight. If you had a one-hit wonder, where you only had a couple songs out, Afro Man, because I was high, he gonna fight all them. My project, you know, he finna fight Mims. Remember Mims? This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. He finna fight Vanilla. Ding, 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 ding. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new one. Yeah, he finna fight all them. He finna fight that Australian group. Men Down Under. I come from Atlanta. He finna fight that dude with the big forehead. She drives me crazy. She drives me crazy and I can't let you. He finna fight all them motherfuckers. I rather find some. Yabba dabba do, yabba dabba dee, yabba dabba e, yabba dabba e, yabba dabba e. He finna fight. I rather song when I'm on TV. Yabba dabba do, yabba dabba. He finna fight diggable planets and shit. I'm cool like that. I rap like that. I'm cool like that. Cause I'm fat like that. We beat the lot. We beat the key. So wow. Somebody said Triple G versus Brian Pumper Jules. Hey, I'm done. Y'all tripping. I'm done. We gotta stop this. He finna fight that Johnny Cab that Arnold got in on Total Recall. You are in a Johnny Cab. Have a nice day. Ah! He finna fight that Johnny Cab, bro. You didn't pay your toll. You are in a Johnny Cab. You finna fight the robot from Short Circuit, bro. You finna fight Jigsaw from the Saw movies. I want to play a game. You've spent your life fighting cans. Now, the cans will fight you. The key has been lodged behind your eye. I want to play a game. He finna fight Jigsaw at this motherfucker, bro. Jigsaw gonna have him shackled up. You spent time with Abel, training Mexican style. To free yourself, I want to play a game. He finna fight that little Saw with the Target logo on the tricycle. He finna fight that little Jigsaw doll. Someone said Roger from Doug. I want to play a game. Triple G versus Bicentennial Man. Hey, y'all tripping. He finna fight the dude that tore my ticket when I went to see Avengers Endgame. There's 16 on your right, and he finna fight that dude. Robert. I remember his name. It was Robert. That's what he's gonna fight, Robert. He finna fight Bo Jackson out of retirement. It's crazy how you guys, he's like literally saying, the reason we're making fun, like making this into a gag and making it fun, he's telling you, he's not tripping, so why should I trip? He's telling you I'm not fighting Charlo. I'm not fighting Andrade. You know, no, I got Jonathan Banks. No. And, bro, this shit is Triple G versus Ashtray. Should I wear these with the tech? I'll just wear these. Looking ass. Bro. He finna fight Slim from 112. You need to stop trying to play me, cause you can't even fame me. I know you're messing around. Peaches and cream. I need to get nothing on my feet. He finna fight Slim from 112. Looking at it, bro. Cupid. Give it a try, Cupid. He finna fight Slim. Oh. Cute. He finna fight Lil Zane. I live life as a celebrity. A made figure way bigger than the mother cat you love to see. Remember Lil Zane? Anywhere. We can do it in shower, both our bodies dripping wet. I live life as celebrity. A made figure way bigger than the mother catch you let us see. He try to sound like Pac. Hey, bro. He finna fight Romelo's pops from Sugar Hill, that Wesley Snipes movie. Oh. He was doing them drugs. Oh. Cupid. I'm done, man. And y'all just gonna allow it. Like, yeah, he's done what he's needed to do. He can fight who he wants. I'm the boss, see? I wouldn't be surprised if they give Triple G a claymation opponent from Celebrity Deathmatch. It's just gonna be somebody like made of clay, stop motion opponent. Bro, who is Steve Rose? To this day. Bro, who the fuck is Steve Rose, bro? He fought somebody named Hoagie Rose out of nowhere, bro. Like, it's just like he's picking random names. Like, I cover boxing daily, and I never heard of Steve Hoagie Rose, bro. You know, Roderick Romelio. Like, who the fuck is it? Like, who are these people, bro? Roderick Romelio. Like, who? Come on, man. Mark McCaskins. Like, it's just random names and shit. Henry Buttkiss. Like, man, who the fuck is Henry Buttkiss, bro? I'm not trying to see no Triple G versus Henry Buttkiss. Yeah, Roger Klikowitz, man, stop it. Henry Buttkiss, man, we used to prank call people way back in the day, and we used to just make up. Yeah, can I speak to Judy? Yes, man, that's who's calling. Seymour Butts. And we would just laugh. He fighting people we used to like play games with. Yeah, just tell her it's Mike Hawk. Hey, someone's on the phone. They said they want to see Mike Hawk. Like, he's prank call names and shit, bro. So want to see Mike Hawk. You get it? You listen to what you're saying. We used to prank call people and make up these names. Silver American Ego, you killing me with these voices, too funny. Yeah, man. They like back in the day, they had actual yellow pages. He just looking through the yellow page. That's how we used to find people who to prank call. Like when I was a kid, we just looked through the yellow page, and if the name sounded funny, you know, we would call. Yeah, let me speak to Kenneth from Kinetic. You know, we just fuck around. Hey, J-Dog's out of pocket, bro. And y'all allow it. Y'all gonna allow it. And then got the nerve to say Wilder fight bums and all. Man, these dudes, old media is too through. Because the reason why we go so hard and we make the point so relevant and heard is because we see what they do. And they often do this to black fighters. Yo, Deontay Wilder, why is he going to fight Luis Ortiz? Look at this bum squad resume. But Triple G fighting Solange. Like, you're not even fighting the more relevant Noel's sister. You're not even fighting Beyonce. You fighting Solange. What the fuck? Really? Yeah, and then he'll try to justify it. You seen how Solange, she held her own in the elevator with Jay-Z. So, yeah, that's a good fight for Triple G. You know, he has a new trainer, you know. Like, Triple G versus Solange? Really? Solange? He finna fight Cesar Millan, the dog whisperer. And y'all gonna justify this bullshit. And hold no pressure. Triple G versus Cartman from South Park. God damn it. Yeah, exactly. He finna fight Tyrese crying. Cry Reese. Don't take my baby. What more do you want from me, Triple G? You finna fight Cody from Step by Step. Cha. You respect my authority. Wow. Hey, passive student got a chill. He said, man, I took a 10-minute shower. Y'all still roasting Triple G's opponents. Bro, he's fighting Shorty from Indiana Jones. No, Indy. I didn't touch anything. I swear, I didn't touch anything. Like, you fighting Short Round from Indiana Jones? No, I promise, Indy. I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch it. You finna fight Short Round from fucking Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. Stop. I touched nothing, Indy. Ted Cheeseman. He finna fight Zac Efron in Ted Bundy outfits. I don't touch nothing. I don't touch anything. And Timmy. Yeah, man. He finna fight Fear Factor Season 1 winner. Or The Biggest Loser. Remember that show, Biggest Loser? He gonna fight Season 2 winner. Whoever won Season 2, they back big and shit. Hey, y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. This is hilarious. Triple G versus Seth Rogen from 40-Year-Old Virgin. It all makes sense. You're a virgin. You finna fight. You finna fight Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill, all them. Somebody said the kid that beat up Cat Williams. I am a boy. I'm done. Somebody said Triple G versus Randy Watson. Sexual chocolate, everybody. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. He finna fight the Jewish dude from Coming to America. If his mama name him Mohammed, I call him Mohammed. It's like, mama call him Cassius, I'm gonna call him Cassius. Like, yeah, mama call him Cassius looking ass, bro. A man has the right to be. That ain't nothing but Ultra Perm. He fighting the Ultra Perm. Soul Glow. He fighting the creator of Soul Glow. Man, I'm done. Get in my belly. He fighting Rudy, remember that football player, Rudy, from that movie? Damn, y'all really going in, bro. We just be, hey, my man is right. We really have been going in. Bro, I think people are just sick of it. They're sick. They want to see some real shit. Like Triple G just really fighting whoever. He fighting the black boxer from Jason Takes Manhattan. Remember when Jason Voorhees was on the roof and that black boxer was like, "Oh, come on, Jay," and he started fighting Jason, and then he started getting tired, and his knuckles was bleeding, and Jason was like this, and just punched his head off. He fighting that dude, that boxer, from Jason Takes Manhattan. I don't know what part Jason. Jason. He fighting that. Just look up the scene. It's hilarious. Classic horror film. He fighting that dude. He fighting Ray Finkel from Pet Detective. Laces Out. Triple G versus Laces Out. Yeah, and he fought at a catch weight. Man, stop. I don't understand how the zone thinks that's been. Someone said Triple G versus Fire Marshal Bill. Let's just say Triple G, he's announcing his new opponent, and someone says, "Oh, there goes Canelo." He finna fight for Marshall Bill. Let's just say you're watching boxing. You turn on DAZN. Nah, I ain't tripping. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's real. He finna fight Kevin Bacon and Hollow Man. Stop playing with me. It's crazy. I don't see how DAZN's finna turn profit with that. And then like DAZN, like it's just weird. I don't understand what they doing. DAZN did you guys know? I just watched the NBA Finals. DAZN just had a card on right now. Did y'all know that? Like, why would you compete with the NBA Finals with a female main event card? That's like women's boxing. How is it ever gonna get to the next level if you got them competing with Game 6, an elimination game of the NBA Finals? Sanicia Estrada. Like, it's like Golden Boy boxing on Thursday. I mean, you should know better than to compete with the NBA Finals. And I mean, who didn't think it would? I know it takes a little bit of planning, but who didn't think it would go to a Game 6? Bro, I didn't even know. Only reason I know, I was on Twitter, and then DAZN, I follow DAZN on Twitter. Damn, Clay, he tore his ACL. Fuck. Triple G finna fight Buffy the Vampire Slayer. How funky is your chicken? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? How loose is your goose? Our goose is totally loose. Our goose is like... he finna fight the Buffy the Vampire Slayer. How funky is your chicken? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? How loose is your goose? Our goose is totally loose. Our goose is totally loose. Now shake your caboose. Now shake your... Like, what the fuck? He fighting Buffy? He finna fight Buffy the Body from, Melissa Ford from all them rap videos in the mid-2000s. Hell nah. He finna fight Urkel out the chamber. Stefan Urkel. He finna fight Captain Morgan, that pirate. With... He finna fight Captain Morgan. Hell no. Nobody wants to see that shit, bro. I like Paulie versus Artem Lobov. I mean, it's bare knuckles, so I don't know what to expect. Paulie's the better boxer. Artem Lobov, he got some power. I know. They don't like each other, so I like it. I'm with that. Someone said Keenan and Kel. Man, I'm telling you. You finna fight Chili from TLC. Hey, yo, violate. Yo, violate in the comment section. He finna fight the bus driver uppercut. Remember, you going to jail now. You going to jail now. Remember the bus driver that took off with that uppercut? He finna fight the bus driver uppercut. You going to jail now. You going to jail. Motherfucker. That was so funny. That man really got up. You going to jail? That he threw an Anthony Joshua uppercut. That shit was crazy. He had that Otis from Martin strength, bro. Getting ready to take you down, boy. What you do that? What you got, a bank account in Switzerland, boy? Getting ready to take you down, boy. Getting ready to take you down, boy. Oh, Otis ain't been down since 67, boy. He said that I'm done. He said the bus driver might get him. Yeah, he did come up with that crucial uppercut. That big ass steering wheel, you probably strong from moving that. He finna fight Shit Brick from American Pie. Shit Break. Instagram influencers. Crazy. Y'all just going in. Man. I just don't understand, like, Triple G versus the Goonies. Oh, wow. Why does he want to fight Canelo so bad? Like, I don't get it, bro. He finna fight Stedman, Oprah's husband or whatever, whoever the fuck he is. And see, this is what I tell y'all. Old media, they be at it. Old media, they just said Triple G was number one pound for pound, just like a year ago. See how they do, and then they just disappear with the shit. You see how they just disappear after? Crazy. He said Triple G versus Rico from Paid in Full. Hey, Mitch, give up the connect, Mitch. Fuck the soy sauce, Mitch. Killer. I was doing the Dougie. Killer. He finna fight Max B when he get out. Damn, y'all still going in. Somebody said Canelo should get a restraining order on Triple G. Bro, why? Like, I feel like kind of lost his way. Like, you're not even caring about the competition. And I can't understand how DAZN would allow that. Like, the competition is what, like in boxing, that's what fuels better profits. He finna fight that dude from my Triple G finna fight Wee. Remember when I had that stream and the guy was like WWE Wee. That's who he was slaved, whoever the fuck that dude was. Remember when I had that stream and he was like Wee. He finna fight that dude. Wee. WWE. Wee. That dude, he finna make a comeback. Hey, y'all going off. We gonna see how shit plays out. New media. It's an uphill battle for Joshua. Man, DAZN, I just, like I said, I feel like they got to get back to the competition shit. Like, just in making sound business decisions. You put a female's fight card that's not big, the whole card's not big, and you're competing with Game 6 of the NBA Finals, which happened to be an elimination game in the final game. Don't really see how that's beneficial to women's boxing. You know what I'm saying? They're putting Fowler, who just lost, versus Brian Rose. How is that, how is this like that's what I'm saying. They left it to Eddie. Eddie, what have you done for me? He about to fight Unfufu. Eddie, what have you done for me lately? What happened? Like, a lot of Eddie's cars, they're not really name known guys in America, and they haven't even really been doing a good job of building them. Most people in America don't know who Fowler is and different people like that unless they follow him on Instagram or something. What about Fury admitting he hasn't signed a rematch with Wilder? He's just saying that, bro. His own promoter said that what Wilder said was basically the game plan. So I don't know. Fury, he's tripping with that. But this is what AJ, Eddie Hearn, and Fury, all of them, the whole lot of them do this, where they say stuff and then they constantly switch it. Tyson Fury, after Joshua lost, he said, he's like, I'm not gonna kick a man while he's down. Rest up, regroup, and get better, AJ. And then now he's been going ham on AJ. So it's like Wilder's the realest champ in the business, like he said, because he's at least being himself and keeping it up. Fowler just lost though to Fitzgerald. I used to follow Fowler on Instagram. But anyway, Brian Rose, how's he even a relevant party still? That's what I'm saying. Like these other dudes like AJ and Eddie Hearn and even Fury, they all have like massive contradictions. I'm not going to kick a man while he's down. A week later, you're kicking a man while he's down. Joshua's not back up. You know? Eddie Hearn, I mean, we know the Eddie Hearn and AJ ones. Anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all my Warriors lost. Talk to y'all for a minute. I'm about to get out of here. Subscribe to the channel. We having fun with this game. Holla.